Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to IdleOn toolbox, click on the data tab, scroll down to profile management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit upload my profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, The Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn account reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Bobthademon here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for Bobthademon, who is looking for a whole bunch of stuff. Because they started about a month ago, they feel like they're missing things, so we're trying to give them a little bit of a path here to work towards, so we're happy to provide. So top of the list here, he did say he was working on swapping his sets, so we'll forgive that, but there's other things that I cannot forgive. So, star signs. Number 1. 2 months? Got it. Equip your star signs on all your toons. Number 2. Place the passive card in your third toon. Obviously, you said you're working on sets, so I won't put that down as a marker. But yeah, your star signs, 100%. All right, let's tear right in. To get a better understanding of where you're at, let's take a look at your death note. Okay, so you're deep in World 6 right now. Okay. Let's start off with Opals. Okay, you've got one set of POP Obols. The rest are either hodgepodge or underutilized, so give you a choice. Build either all POP Obols or skilling sets, because right now this is just way too much of a hodgepodge before you do anything. Also fix the gear was wrong. I was swapping things around when I updated. Got it. Okay. So yeah, you got to figure out what you're doing with your opals for sure. Prayers. What do you hold on? What do you have? That's a better question. What do you have? You have skilled Dimwit. You do have a raw sampler. There's no fucking way you have 90% right now. No, you don't. Okay. So, a couple things. You need to be running roll sampler on everybody. Does the all minus XP look scary? Yes. Is it real? Not really. It's an additive value versus a multiplicative value. I just unlocked that? Okay. So, you're going to run that on everybody, and you're going to be running skilled Dimwit on everybody. So, I want you to equip roll sampler and skilled Dimwit on everyone. Let's take a look. Let's see. Well, I shut off prayers. I want to go look at PO boxes, which you said you're working on. Yeah, you pushed it out to 1,700. Looks like you'll still need to spend. But you are doing... Yeah, you just need to make sure you're spending your PO boxes. I will make a note of that, but I know you said you're working on it. So for sure, spend our PO boxes. And let's take a look at equipment. So... Yeah, it's all skilling. Oh, shit. So a couple things straight off the rip here. For where you're at, I'm going to give you some pretty lofty goals. It's going to take a while because I guarantee your foundation isn't there to support it. But what I want to do is... Yeah, I think this is a good standard to push. I think I want you to get Divine Armor on everyone. Get Void Tools at minimum on everyone. Your splicers also need work, so do your traps. Skulls, not so much. That's fine. But for sure, I want you to upgrade your splicers and upgrade your traps. Serrated Rex rings. You need to dump the lab rings at this point. You're not in lab anymore. Replace them. Your DB is doing sky doggies with cooking efficiency rings. Replace those. Yeah, you need to basically fix a lot of it. So, also want you to get Caustic, Chizoar, Scarf on everyone. Want you to get proper rings on everyone. I want you to get Dungeon Keychains on everyone. And then we need to talk about your food, because your food situation is pretty atrocious. At this point, you need to be dumping actual food and be picking up more golden food or boosts. The movement speed's fine. Base damage is great. I'd say start dumping, like, you don't need the potent health bots. You need to really start to utilize shit like golden nigiri to really juice early levels. Farming out some golden grilled cheeses in Tremor Worms and Wolf 5 is a good option for that all stat. Like, there's so much good shit here, but you definitely need to completely rework your equipped foods setup. I just put a stack of 10k on that of beanstalk. That's good, but imagine the bonuses you could be getting if you're equipping 10k on each individual character on top of having 10k in beanstalk. You know what I mean? Like, it's still bonuses. Let's take a look at the account. You definitely need to work on your Onyxing. That is 100% for certain. Onyx, your statues. You're leaving a lot on the table from that right now. I'm not even going to worry about having you level them. I want you to Onyx your statues. Dungeons, you've barely touched with some of these upgrades. You have some good investment in the RNG items, but it's nowhere near enough for the bonuses, so work on your dungeon upgrades and RNG. Constellations, you've done some, but let's see what you're looking at. Yeah, this is easy, this is easy, this is easy, this is easy. This is easy. You can do this, you can literally claim this now, claim this now. This is easy, this is easy. This is easy. This requires a dungeon book, but like, yeah, you can do 90% of this right now. So I want you to work on your constellations for your star signs. All right. And you've still got plenty of vault you need to invest in, that's for sure. So I want you to finish your investment into vault. What am I mean? That is minus the infinite. So stuff like Wicked Smart's technically an infinite. Dream Nightmare is an infinite. Tome's an infinite. Cooking Knowledge is an infinite. But stuff like Vault Mastery, Pet Punchies, Foraging Speed, this isn't. You can max these out ASAP. Apocalypse is wise. You said you know you were working on it. Yeah, you've done some. But definitely I think you need to do all of it. I definitely think you need to do all of it. So you need to Zao, Chow, Super Chow, and Wow. Zao. With your second DB. For sure. Grimoire, you're at 700 level, which is kind of rough. For you, I'm going to set the goal at push your Grimoire level to 1900. Getting Supreme Hefset status is great. Getting Skull Major experience is fantastic. Getting Superior Crop Research is huge. Definitely Supreme Hefset status at a minimum. Compass, you're at 2600. You've been doing your Windwalker. But have you done your medallions? Nope. Medallions are incredibly important. Incredibly important. Okay? You cannot neglect them. It is it is percent plus Tempest damage and accuracy per medal collected. We definitely want you to farm your medals on your Windwalker. Pretty much not touch Masterclass stuff except I did a bit of Windwalker for 3 Exalted stamps. Okay. Yeah, definitely you don't want to neglect it. They can all offer you some incredible shit. And you've got 2 of these guys. Really doesn't matter who's on it. Yeah, in general for you... Yep, I think I want you to push your Tesseract to 510 so that you're able to grab Arcane Basics, which will make your experience a hell of a lot easier. Let's take a look at your anvil. Good. Forge. You're not smelting shit. That's a big no-no, but you did buy your upgrades, so I want you to always be smelting something in Forge. Always. Bribes. Elected World 2, that's okay. Stamps. Probably missing a fair few as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, definitely think, though, I'm not too worried about it. Okay. I want you to push your stamp total to 15k. This is the long-term goal I'm going to give you. I want to see 15k total stamps out of you. All right? I think that is fairly achievable for where you're at. If I even shut this off, it's, yeah, plenty of blue. Drop rate's nearly there. I'd love to see you get it to 70%. That's for sure. Let's take a look at bubbles. Still missing a few. Okay, so I want you to unlock your last alchemy bubbles. And then trying to get them as you speak. Good. And then I want you to push your alchemy efficiency to 80% on the first 3 pages. Let's take a look at cauldrons. Yeah, need to definitely do some more investment in that for sure, but overall not too shabby. Vials, you really got to invest in. I mean, you have stuff like Turtle, which is great. You have stuff like Bar, which is great. You better not be doing sigils. No, don't touch sigils. You are not to touch sigils until a couple of things. You can do sigils when you have Willow Sippy completed and you have Turtle into a fair level. 500k is really not that there yet, but Willow Sippy, 100% you need to have done before you even consider touching sigils. It is not worth the time, and especially when you don't even have all your alchemy bubbles, don't do it. So, in general, yeah, I think I want to see a lot more investment in your alchemy, specifically your vials. After I heard a different view, good. So I want you to keep unlocking and pushing your vials to level 13. Sigils we already covered. Islands, oh, you're going to be hurting for a while. Yikes. Yeah, you'll need to pick up sea salt as ASAP as best you can, but you're going to be hurting on that for quite a fucking while. That's, yeah, shit. You're going to be hurting for that. You're going to be hurting for that. Kilroy. I think I did the order really wrong on him. Yeah. So here's the thing with Kilroy. You've clearly done some of it, but you're not doing a lot. You want to keep going. Here's the thing that I recommend. For talent drops, you put 1 point in this. Eventually, when you get dungeon drops and pearl drops, you put 1 point of this. But your goal early is to keep dumping time until you unlock faster respawn, and then you dump 40 into faster respawn. Because that's the cap. So make sure you keep doing your weekly Kilroy and push faster respawn once unlocked to level 40 ASAP. And the second one every time for the last 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's up to you if you think you need it. Kangaroo, 22%. You're working on it. Love to see that. Prints-wise, your prints aren't bad, but your stamps and alchemy definitely show why your prints are this low. And here's a piece of advice when it comes to your printing. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This is not. This needs to be mob prints. This needs to be mob prints, okay? This is fine, minus this. These need to be mob prints. This shit, no, don't do this. Logs and fish, or copper. Yeah. So I need you to rebuild your prints so that Windwalker and V-Man print salt/mob prints only. Alright, refinery wise, you're salt locked. Pretty nastily too. I didn't know about the V-Man thing until like 3 days ago. Okay. Are you aware of the salts ratio guide for infinite salts and to not hurt yourself when you're salt locked like this? Because I can definitely tell you're kind of hurt. Fixing that, I put them on auto, and then red and green egg it. Good. Good. Alright, let's take a look at Atom Collider. You have done some investment in Atom Collider, which is fine. It's not going to be a focus on it. You're still fairly new. Perfect. You've been doing this. Equinox, how we doing? Yeah, TD, Dungeons, you'll get there soon enough. This is fairly easy by green stacking most of the mob drops from Worlds 1 through 5. This just takes time. Yeah, nothing too specific there. This is good. Yeah, you're maxing Death Note, which is great. Cost Cruncher you need to keep working on as well. Yeah, overall not too shabby. You've got everything going there. Okay, nothing to complain about. Definitely, though, I think it's time to work on your Eclipse Skulls. So I want you to Eclipse Skull Worlds 1 through 5 on your second DB. The reason I say this is because we want that second DB to do his Zows, Chows, Super Chows, and Wows. So may as well take advantage of that double dip. Okay? Worship-wise, yeah, your TD sucks. I hate to be that guy. It's bad. Your TD is bad. You need to push your TD waves across the board. And yes, I know TD sucks. Nobody likes TD, but it needs to be done in order to actually like satisfy the need for souls and shit like that. It's the only way you're gonna get halfway through the game. Prayers, obviously, if you can keep investing into skill Dimwit, that'd be fantastic, but you're gonna be hurting on souls regardless. My towers were awful because of salt and fixing it. Like, I actually don't mind TD. Wow, the oddball TD enjoyer. You are a rarity. Traps look fine. Yeah, traps are fine. Just keep upgrading your traps and you're going to actually get some of the better ones. Oh, dude, yeah, 100% you need to invest in your soul. Like, shit like this is a minimum. Shit like that is an absolute minimum. So, heavily invest into your salt lick. Let's take a look at armor smithy. Okay, you've gotten up to luster. That's fine. Let's take a look at cooking. You're maxed at 60. Yep. Okay. God, you have everything unlocked minus a couple? Jesus. Let's take a look at breeding. Just getting into arena, which is interesting for shinies. How about arena? Oh, dude, no. There's no way. You have all the territories? -1? And you don't even have arena fully unlocked? It's crazy. Yeah, you're missing out on double cash and damage mult right here. So I want you to... push your arena level to 200 ASAP. Yep, get that done. Get that done. Lab, appropriate setup, rift, you're finishing up. You have all the important bonuses, which is great. Skill mastery, you are chewing through. Ideally, I'd love to see some more in the cooking, but that's just me. And construction mastery, you're at 705. Okay. Tome. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not too particularly worried about top 50%. Not a big deal. Sailing, you are working towards as well. The big ones to focus on in sailing is going to be Fury Relic, Frost Relic, and Trilobite Rock are going to be your big 3 early. Comes to leveling and cooking, do I just throw people AFK on occasion level that? It's exactly what you do. You stick in my kitchen and you set and forget. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, I think your sailing's fine. You're obviously pushing through some aspects of it, so that's okay. Divinity, you are missing 3 gods. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Especially looks like you have a Doot, and you really want to take advantage of all the minor blessings as well. So I want you to unlock your remaining gods and level your gods ASAP. You want to take advantage of the blessings they offer. 100%. This is important shit. So you've got some work to do in World 5 for sure. Gaming wise, yeah, you've still got plenty of bits to unlock. Hull wise, you're at 9. Puts you at about Grotto, when that's right. Yeah, not Justice. Grotto. It's hot. It's not very hot. The wife has brought me food. Oh, you're not gonna pet your assistant?
Right now, she looks like more of your assistant.
She's a nuisance. She's hijacked the stream multiple times. As far as Hull goes, I'm not too particularly concerned at it right now. Your goal is obviously going to be reinvesting your opals into discovering new stuff, pushing your engineering. Yeah, I'm really not particularly worried about it. The best thing I can say is in terms of early bonuses, monument bonuses for sure. For sure. Study rate and measurement is fantastic. So these two are fantastic. And then from IdleOn Magics, I would say multi-ore is great. Forge capacity is great if you need it, but ideally measurement bonuses, study rate come first, and monument bonuses as well. As for measurement, you do have it unlocked and you're chewing away, which is good. And you haven't unlocked study yet, which is fine. So just keep progressing, Hull, and then when you start to lose sanity of it, we're happy to give you a re-review on it. But like early Hull is literally just maximizing your opals and taking advantage of that. So stuff like, yeah, pushing out your mother load, pushing your den score out, doing bravery runs, which you are keeping up with. Bell's looking good. Harp you're working on, which is great. Definitely for Lamp, keep buying your wishes. Early opals is not a bad idea for sure. Hive definitely can't afford to be pushed out, and Grotto's huge for the bonuses, but that's of course comes with the assumption that you've bought the upgrades in engineering. So just in general, keep progressing in whole content. Let's take a look at Slab. Just I'm more curious. Yeah, it's about what I expect. I'm not particularly worried about it. And then World 6 you're probably just touching up on right now. Yep, super basic. This thing I always recommend for everybody who's early. Growth speed is key. Obviously next crop chance is huge. Just keep pushing those out. Buying your land plots again, huge. You have overgrowth, which is great. The next big one, obviously, is going to be land ranks, which will be fantastic. Yeah, you're working on crops, which is good, 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 good. Sneaking. You just get started on it. Yeah, you just got started on it. The ideal combo is going to be Silken Veil and Rosary Beads, and then a couple of guys running double Lotus Flower. So at the moment, I think this is fine. But yeah, eventually I want to pivot to Silken Veil Rosary Bead for the multiplicative combo, but I'm not too particularly worried. Summoning. Yeah, early infinite summoning, that's fine. You've done a couple of the stones. Yeah, I'm not too particularly worried here as well. This is all really, really fresh early content. Working on this stuff is fantastic. You can farm this out relatively easy with trim worms as well. Same with cheeses, you know, nomwiches, pies, butter bars. There's a lot you can work on here. And then you haven't reached Emperor yet, so it's not relevant. Last but not least, I want to take a look at your cards. Let's see. Yeah, your resource cards are hurting, and that's where it really shows on your prints. So I for sure want you to push all your resource cards minus World 6 to 4-star. And I also want you to do your mob prints. I want you, or not your mob prints, your mob cards. Your mob cards are a factor in this. Especially shit like you can like quickly grab stuff like passive skill XP, mining, which is now passive, like total damage from citrine. I want you to push all your mob cards minus World 6 to 5-star for sure. Now, that being said, is there anything else you'd like me to investigate before we go ahead and wrap up your review? Anything that you'd like to bring to the class's attention before we call it quits? We have to work on now? Absolutely. If you guys would like an account for yourself, feel free to check us out. We're live Tuesdays or Fridays over on Twitch. If you want to get on the list for said reviews, it's real simple. Check out our Discord, link in the description below. We got a channel set where you can go ahead and drop a link to your toolbox, and we'll blurb on what you want, and we're happy to get to you when you can on stream. Until next time, folks, we'll see you in the next account review. Stay safe out there, and have a good one, everybody.